Creative Showcase Wrestling XVPW interview. Boom. And we are live. Okay, I'm about to share this stuff now.
There it is. I'll put it up on my Xbox, so at least then I can see the chat and everything.
Live with the owner of CSW. Post to Facebook. Cool. All right. Now I'll just. Cool. And I'll do a live here. Live. Yeah. Cool. All right. Live with CSW. Showcase Wrestling. It's crazy because you're using your phone, so you can't really like do this shit, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think all that happens, I can switch back and forth, and obviously people would still be able to hear me, but the camera would just go off. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly do that, actually. Just let's get this shared out on Instagram for it. Oh, yeah, I've already shared it out this morning. Duh. Hey, there we go.
It's fine. What up, what up, what up? What's up, what's up, what's up? All right. So I'm just gonna tag people. What up, Zero Gravity? I am live with the owner of CSW, my homie Jesse. Oh no, Vince Ventura. Yo, check us out on the XVPW network on YouTube right now. Just wanna get this out there. I'm about to live stream with the homie, the owner of CSW. Yo, it's gonna be dope. Right now we're at 3 viewers. So yeah, man, check that out. I'm gonna give you your wave. A lot of waves. That's what's up. You know, trying to get that Instagram community out there in the YouTube world. Yo, we're about to start live in a few. What's up, Alex? I'm about to be live with the owner of CSW on the YouTube channel. Check us out. What do I do? Boom.
I see that my former Lionheart champion, Jet Morningstar, has joined in.
Yeah, man. All right.
Just so people know, if you see me looking up or anything, it's just because I've got the actual live stream on my TV so I can read everybody's comments.
Oh, yeah? What up, Gates? What up? I'm about to get down to the nitty-gritty. If you want, post it on Facebook, all that stuff. We're about to chat it up with Vince Ventura, the cool Vince.
Don't worry, I'm a nice Vince when it comes to it. We're not like a certain other Vince.
Henley Francis, Dylan, Walter, Tony Tyrion. We're about to start in like 15 minutes, so it's cool. It's cool. Carl Burr, Francisco, Kevin, Lee Jones, Jamco, Matt 8-star, Scott. Crimson. Feel free to ask anybody in the chat. Ask them some questions. I'm sure he'll answer them. You know, be cool. Don't be a dick. But yeah.
I'm more than open to questions, that's for certainty, because no one ever does ask me questions.
About to ask you lots of questions.
Oh, lots of questions, he says.
All right, we got eight people in. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shout out to the 8 people. Woo, 8 people watching this stream. Let's see. How do I do this stuff? Story. Okay, cool. So I'll do it like this, right? Now I'll do create. I'm gonna type something. God damn, I have to do all this. Okay. Live with CSW. Alright. Live with CSW. Okay. Can I like do a video or something? Let's see. Some people. No.
I just realized 585 followers. It shows how much attention I pay to my actual follower base. Like I said, I'm just a guy that enjoys doing the content.
What's good? I'm going to be live with the owner of CSW on the XVPW network channel. So check us out right now. All right. Peace. What's good? I'm going to be live with the owner of
cool.
CSW on the XVPW live with the owner. So check us out right now. Of the. Right. Shut up, Max.
Don't worry, Max. I'm the same with that stuff. It's like whenever I'm putting something out for a show or anything, it's like, oh, shut up, Vince.
So check us out right now. Right? What's good? I'm going to be live. Shut up. Shut up. On the XVPW network channel. So okay. All right, cool. What's up, James Black? What's good, man? Amazing match at 3-dub. That's what's up, man. All right, let's give it like 5 more minutes. Let's let it marinate and all that stuff. And we're about to go live in a few. 5 more minutes. So at 7:20, we're gonna start. It's gonna be interesting. Another Instagram eFed promoter. Vince Ventura in the house. Vince Ventura. James Black. He's one of the top guys in that eFed community in the Facebook side of things. You know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's amazing promo guy. You know, gives it his all, his 110. So respect to him. Giving you know, being in the chat. All that stuff. So, yo, James, you gotta hit up the IG side of things, bro. Gabe Gates, Jet Morningstar, Alex Haas in the house.
Just to clarify, the message foreigner is an inside joke because everybody's American in our friendship group type thing. So it's like I'm the only British person in there, so they're always like, foreigner, get him. I love those guys to death, though. I want changes for the world. Just make that clear. Especially you, Gabe.
So I got a question. Do you guys celebrate Halloween?
We do. But this year it's been a little bit difficult because of IRL situations at home and stuff. So we had some kids turn up earlier, and I had to sorry, we're not doing trick or treating this year. It's due to everything, unfortunately, that's happened with the world. My mother, I'll just put it down to my mother's a little bit funny with stuff at the minute.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, I would have liked to have, done all the candy and sweets and stuff, but it's one of those things, unfortunately. We love you too, you little hobbit. Thanks, Alex. Love you too, bro.
This guy. Oh my god. Alright, we got 2 more minutes before we start, man, so it should be fun. Yo, Alex, you ever ate any of these? Let's see right here.
Crispy fried chicken. Ooh, they actually sound nice.
This is my shit, man. I love this stuff.
That's like me with what is it now? Have you heard of Spam?
Yeah.
Like the food Spam.
Spam is amazing. Well, it's called like luncheon meat in the Philippines. I don't know if you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, over here in Britain, my mother found these Spam called Spam fritters. It's basically just Spam covered in batter. And, oh my god, they are literally like.
See, as much as I love these things, these are a bitch to open, so I'll be right back.
No worries. So how is everybody in the live stream doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying safe.
Yeah. So good. What else? You never had these? Oh my god. You're from Jersey City. If you dip this in like vinegar, it's so good.
JNW boss. Is that like a Facebook promotion or another? I don't think I've heard of that guy before.
Yeah, I think he's another Facebook guy. Really amazing good. What's up, JNW? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
All right, we're about to start.
Alrighty.
All right, let me just get my last pork rind in. Oh. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2. What's good, everyone? Welcome to the XVPW Network live and direct with the owner, the homie of Creative Showcase Wrestling from Instagram, Vince Ventura. What's good, Vince?
What's up? What's up?
And my bad, JNW Boss just corrected me. No, that's just my YouTube name. However, I do have 2 car shows that I do. Oh, my bad, bro.
Big props. Big props.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna be interviewing a guy who's basically really well known in the Instagram side of Caw, eFed, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just now these past few weeks been really hitting up the Instagram side of eFed and Caw, basically the community of what we do. I'm very well known in the YouTube / Facebook side of Caw and eFed. So now I'm gonna chat it up with my homie Vince Ventura. And before we do that, a couple of updates and plugins that I want to do. Intercontinental Grand Prix Cup tournament is set and ready to go. On New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I got 2 shows already premiered. I'm still working on the last one, but I'm technically just done with it. So I'm just going to put everything together. So night 3, January 2nd, it's gonna be up there. Outside of that, tomorrow, XVPW's One Night Delight, I have Crimson Wolf versus BX Bluntman. Check it out tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty dope, and a couple of surprises here and there. And yeah, I have so much I want to say, but majorities are just surprises. I just want to let you know that 2022 is gonna be extreme. I guess that's no pun intended, but it's gonna be sick, and I can't wait. December is gonna be hella crazy, but I'm gonna end it off with a pretty good bang. So to say about that. And all right, Vince Ventura, welcome to the show, man. How's everything? How you doing?
Well, thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to this. This is actually my first time actually doing something like this. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, and but I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm looking forward to letting you guys get to see a different side to just what you see on Instagram or YouTube.
That's what's up, man. Could you say I made a really hella first impression these past few weeks on being XVPW?
Over on the Instagram side,
Yeah.
at least.
Uh-huh.
I think you have like made a great impression in a sense because, you know, I knew of you obviously through your IG talent guy, Gabe Gates, but I didn't know what it was about. But so I went and had a look, and I think you've actually made a great impression. I don't care, like I said, I don't care what anyone says. I think your show is great. I think you're doing really well with what you're doing.
That's what's up. Wait, somebody talk shit about me? Wait, what? Tell me, who talking shit?
There's like, there's certain guys that are like, oh, I don't know if I'm invested in it. I don't know if it's this. I don't know if it's that. And it's like, no, just go and watch it. You know, we got that one guy on that IG live the other night. You know, he likes it now. That Jackson Air fella, he likes your show now, so he's been watching a load of that.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, I like leaving a like hella first impression on people who just, you know, got used to me in the IG side of things. Because, you know, I mean business, man. When I want to be that show that everybody talks about, you know, like I want to be that guy. And yeah, and also I need haters. I need a lot of haters in my in this, because haters makes me hella popular. A lot of haters makes me popular, but I if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right, you know. So you got to have the haters, and I need that. Just give it to me. All right, so
I mean, I'll be honest, I can't hate it, but I mean, I'll be honest, I can't hate it because the product is so good. I can't hate it. It's just so great. That's my honest view, anyway.
All right, so before we talk about CSW, I do like to do this whole get to know you type of things. So, when did you started watching wrestling?
Okay, so I actually started watching wrestling WrestleMania 20, and the first ever match that I watched was John Cena versus Big Show for the United States title, and I believe it was John Cena's first title win in WWE. That was the first show that I watched, but if you want to go back to the actual how did I learn about it, it was a documentary video that my mother had called Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows. And it was a VHS, and that's where wrestling started for me.
So, wrestling with Shadows, so you're able to see the Montreal Screwjob as
I can't remember the video properly, but I do remember watching it. That's where it all started. But I do know of the Montreal Screwjob, yes.
Okay. So, what's up, Tommy Rogers? Thank you. So, you watch Wrestling with Shadows. Okay. So, you got invested. So, you were you, I don't want to ask your age, but were you witnessing the Attitude Era, or it just passed by and now you're watching Ruthless Aggression and all that?
For me, it was just after. It was the start of the Ruthless Aggression era that I started watching wrestling. I was, at the time, about 7 or 8 years old when I first started watching wrestling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was round about then.
Okay, so time skip ahead. What was your first wrestling video game that you bought?
Oh, well, I didn't buy it, but my dad did, and it was WWF Smackdown on the PS1. That was my first like first time with a wrestling game. I started with WWF Smackdown. Then when I got a PS2, my dad bought me Smackdown Just Bring It with The Rock on the front. And then that's when I kind of got into the wrestling side of stuff. Then after that, it was Here Comes the Pain, which still to this day is still one of my favorite wrestling games.
See, I respect that because as much as people love No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I did not have a fun time playing that game outside of, okay, it's cool, whatever, you can create, but I felt it to be so slow. So when I played Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, that was it for me. That was my all-time favorite wrestling game. You know, I don't know.
Fun fact about No Mercy, I only just played it for the first time this year.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
It is a very good game. I can see why people enjoy it, but I would probably be the same as you because I discovered the PS2 ones first. And obviously I also own the Xbox only ones, the Raw and Raw 2. For me, those ones were the ones that captivated me into wrestling, especially the video game side.
Okay, yeah, because I understand why people like WrestleMania 2000, Here Comes the Pain, but WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy, but I feel like Here Comes the Pain just had the better creative and the better moveset. I don't know. I liked it. I liked that a lot. And you can do so much in that game. I remember playing it and I was like, oh, you can fight in WWE New York. You know, what's the name of the restaurant? Oh my god, I forgot. But if you guys, if you're watching, what's the name of the restaurant in WWE back then? I believe I think it was WWE New York. I don't know. I might be wrong.
I think it was like modeled off the I'm not sure, but it might have been the Madison Square Garden area.
Yeah, it was near. It was near there. It was in Times Square. It must have been WWE New York or some stuff. Celebrity Deathmatch, Backyard Wrestling, good shows at AEW. Yeah, correct, Tommy Rogers. All right. Yep. So, when did you realize? Actually, you know what? I'm asking you another question now. Outside of Creative Showcase Wrestling, your top 3 favorite wrestlers.
Okay. So number 1, I gotta give it to my boy Matt Cardona. He's my number 1 favorite. He's been my favorite since he was Zack Ryder in 2011. Because as a kid growing up, short waper, and I was bullied for liking wrestling and for being short. So when his YouTube show came around, when he was doing Zack Ryder for that's how I came to love that character. But now that he's doing all this stuff like GCW, Impact, and he did his short stint in AEW and stuff, the guy's just become absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so he's number 1. Got to carry him with me everywhere. Got his ZR tattoo on me. But now, Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona is my favorite. Recently, I've got into, like, did you say face or heels?
It doesn't really matter. Just all-time favorite top 3.
I've just recently started to like the dude from GCW. What's his name? The Kruger dude. I can't pronounce his name. Is it Adon? I'm going to butcher his name. I'm sorry here, guys, for the people that are GCW fans. But basically, Chris Malenko got me into GCW. Started watching that, and I've started to like, I think you call him Kruger or something. The guy, well, basically, he's become a little bit of one of my favorites recently. But legend-wise, my favorite legend, and he has to go in this because it's one of my top 3. My favorite wrestler, apart from that, is Roddy Piper. I love the Hot Rod. God rest his soul. Just because of how toxic he was, and he played that character down to a T. But it's kind of a mix-up as well with Jake the Snake as well. You got to love Jake the Snake.
So I think the name that you were talking about for GCW is Atticus Cougar.
That's the guy.
And respect to Roddy Piper. I like not many people mention him in their top 3, so that's cool. Outside of there's a guy in my roster who likes old Hot Rod and Macrocy, so he's a big fan of Roddy Piper. And he's one of those guys that amazing talker, best heels, probably one of the best heels during that era, the golden era. So yeah, man. Nice top 3, Zach. Well, I want to say nice, but very unique top 3. Atticus Cougar, Zack Ryder, and Roddy Piper. Shout out to Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. What's up, man? SBJ in the house. Happy Halloween. All right, so we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the idea of you creating Creative Showcase Wrestling. So when did that idea pop out? I know you guys are a year old already, or almost a year and a half old, right?
It's about a year, because this is the 3rd time around that I've tried to bring this promotion to light in a way. There has been a couple more before it. There was HCW, which started in the late 2018, which was called Honor Championship Wrestling. Didn't go too well. It was all right for what it was, but then I stopped doing it. A new idea came to light. There was GIW, which if there's people in the stream, they will tell you, they always loved GIW. But then I kind of had some IRL issues, so I had to stop doing that. Then came a couple of other things, but then CSW came around. CSW was originally only built for people's sidecars to showcase their talent and their creativity. And it just became this big thing. It even took over my actual main promotion at the time that people really enjoyed. So, 3rd time's a charm, hoping, and lately people are loving what's going on with this whole new, we call it the new era of CSW at this current moment in time. It's a different view, a different look, and it's just all about having fun. And we're hoping to put on the best storylines for the roster that they can just enjoy themselves. It's not about winning or losing. That's what I want to base it around. Just have a good time.
Okay, I respect that. What's up to my homie Gonzo from Budokan Pures? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up to Charm City player Brandon Ace? Hi.
What's up, Badukan? What's up, Badukan? And Charm City, our Empire State champion at CSW.
Okay. All right. So so you guys are basically like a year old when you created this. And it was to showcase side wrestlers, but now you totally have a different. Just outside of this, we're just gonna have fun. That's what's up. So
yeah, it's just all about having fun.
Why only promote on Instagram? Why or is it because Instagram was basically the community that you discovered, or this type of thing? You have a Facebook every day in Facebook or Twitter?
I have tried Facebook. I've tried Twitter. It's a weird thing for me, really, because when I was doing one of the other promotions, I made pages for all of them and stuff. And it's not that I couldn't get into it. It's just that it's more of a forgetful thing. Because I was doing Instagram for so long, it just feels necessary for me to promote on there, because it's just the easiest for me rather than having to keep switching from each platform of social media. But I mean, I've got no disrespect for anyone who uses Facebook, or if they want to use Instagram or Twitter, that's all. That's, let them do that. Respect to them for using that social media. But for me, it's where I met technically all my core friends and stuff. It's where I created it all and brought it all to light. So it's just always been Instagram for that type of thing.
Okay, cool. Who did you who did you discover outside of you did CSW, but did you always know about, there was always a cause scene or something like that, or who were like your top promotions that you discovered while doing this?
Well, when I was doing Twitter, when I tried to do Twitter, there was a couple of promotion side at least there was a couple on there that I did actually like the look of. I didn't interact with them very much. There was one called what were they called now? M Summit WF. They were really good to me, but they were a 20 promotion, which is why in the end I decided, because I was actually wrestling for them at one point rather than doing the promotion, because obviously, as well as doing CSW, I'm also trying to do my own core wrestler as well. But no, I'll just have to go with those guys for sure. They were okay. They were really good. They were nice. Because I found Twitter to, no offense to the people on Twitter, but I just felt it was a little bit more, I think I'll use the word toxic than even Instagram, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I just take the toxicness from Instagram with a knock on the head, and it's like, you get along with that. You get along with that. I'm perfectly fine just letting you guys do what you want.
Yeah.
As long as it don't impact me, it's okay.
That's true. There's a lot. I seen and witnessed probably a lot of toxicity in this community that we're at, and sometimes you're right. You just can't let it affect you, and sometimes you just don't want to sign certain people, and because of that. And yeah, this community is hella toxic. And,
I mean, yeah. I've held my hands up before, and I like over the years, like learning and getting better with this stuff. I have had moments myself, like WZW mentioned the other night with my X Factor character, which is kind of like a tribute to Suicide from TNA. I did leave the promotion, but what's that saying? You know, if I knew now, if I could know it then, I wouldn't have done that. And now I've already spoke to Wade. We've worked things out, and we're working on a completely new path with each other with that. But
yeah. And not only that, but the people in this community.
If there's one other piece of advice, just quick piece of advice. Oh, yeah. You know, one piece of advice I always say to people is, you know, allow others to have their opinion as well as your own.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one problem I find with the community is people are stating their opinion and not allowing other people to state their opinion. So, you know, two sides work.
But not only that, but like people in this community are still in their 20s or so. So people are still learning, you know, and you see it also in WWE and all that stuff. Like Austin Theory, like people make mistakes, you know, and you know, especially when he first got signed, he did that thing on social media or something where he talked about somebody, and I mean, you see it, like you are signing young talent, and people in this community, they're not professionals or wrestlers and whatnot, but they're still young, and sometimes you fuck up. You fuck up, and you have, like I said, you have to own to your mistakes, you know, that stuff. But you know, this is car. This is again, you're role playing and whatnot. But sometimes people take it serious, and sometimes, you know, as a promoter, for me, I have to take it serious because not am I only signing and letting people join my roster from Facebook and Instagram, but I'm also working with indie talent and professional talent, and to get myself out there, you know. So I have to find a way to mix everything together and be like, hey, this is XVPW, P meaning professional. So be professional with me as I'm being professional with you, because it's also my show, and people will always know it, not only for the person who's joining, but they know that, hey, that's Max's promotion, you know. So what do? You fuck up, all right, but now you have to acknowledge the consequence of, like, do I still put you into my show? Are you gonna care that you're leaving, that I'm firing you or suspending you? Do I have to be that type of boss? Because this is call, but now I got guys who recognize my show, like Myron Reed, Christopher Daniels, Brian Pillman Jr., Ospreay. Like, if they find out that so-and-so did something, of course they don't want to be part of that no more. So that fucks me up in the long run, right? So yeah, like you have to understand to deal with the ego, to deal with the toxicity, because that's just real life, man. And I
Yep.
totally understand from what I'm going through and all that, especially in this community. Shit.
Ooh.
So yeah, man, tell us more about your promotion. What is it? Highlight reel? Is it AI versus AI? I know I'm reading this thing that says close to new signees. So you have a full roster or something right now, or you taking? I know you understand you're taking what, a break almost or something. What's happening?
So basically, at this present moment in time, the next episodes, because we just had our 3-night pay-per-view, WrestleWave, which is our type WrestleMania. We've just had that put out, and we're working on a special tournament that is it's kind of like a tribute to King of the Ring, but also with Mortal Kombat themed stuff. It's called KO Callback. And basically, you literally become the king of the callback. So I'm working on that at the minute, and with me just me alone working on it, it does take time. But it is at this present moment AI versus AI. But I had to mess around with the sliders and stuff. I don't use ones that you see on YouTube. I use my own custom sliders, which I spent 6 weeks, over 6 weeks building to try and at least, because I remember what you were saying just a couple of weeks ago about like, you need a match start, like lockup or something like that. Sometimes we get that. Sometimes we don't. We just get both guys kicking the hell out of each other. But yeah, it's AI versus AI, but it's predicted. So there is a predicted winner. I have to sit there and like record it to God knows how many times sometimes, but we get there in the end. But the plan is moving forward with 22. We are looking at moving more back into the sim or even highlight reel, because I made an announcement a week ago that we're going into deathmatch stuff as well.
Yeah.
So there's that coming up and a load of other things, but we're just moving forward with AI versus AI for 19 for now. But a lot of people seem invested in it, so we might as well just keep the ball rolling for now.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Deathmatch wrestling and CAW. So 2K22. Are you gonna use another video game? Because I know there is a deathmatch video game that's out there.
That's an idea that we have. Well, because there is a disclosed management team along with me that do talk to me about decisions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that is an idea of what we have stated, that we will probably use that game as the third show, because there is going to be 3 CSW shows in the future. There'll be obviously your normal CSW show. There will be the Rise show for the up and coming talent. And the last and final, but not least, is the deathmatch one.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's cool. You haven't heard of like what Wrestle Code?
I have, yes. Looking forward to it.
That's a game that I actually looking forward to see how they do it, because like that's I want to say, from what I've been hearing about and seeing the tweets and the updates, I feel like this is a game that's meant for us, the CAW EFED community. So I'm actually looking forward to that and seeing what they deliver, especially because I love this whole custom arena that 2K does for us, and I feel that's they should just keep that, and I hope other people get to other, I guess, game developers are able to do something like that, because the creative process of this is amazing, and I love it, and I hope they do keep it. All right, who are your top guys in CSW?
Oh, now that is a question. That is a question, because I don't really try and do it by top talent. Lately, we've had a list of up and coming rookies that are really working their way up the ladder. But if I had to pick like the pillars of what I would call it, I would probably go with, first of all, gotta go with Butterslug. Butterslug as him with Kira as Divine Eyes tag team partner. They have taken CSW's tag team division to a whole new level. So respect to Kira and Butterslug. They are kind of like a joint pillar. Gates, for the reason in his behind the scenes, he has helped me work on the product with certain new stuff and helping me out here and there with stuff like that. I'm gonna say Jet Morningstar for the simple aspect of he has ridden out everything with me over the last 4 years. He's stuck by my side with whatever promotion I've done like that. He's always willing to do whatever I ask him, and he's always on the ball with everything. So I've definitely got to say, as a veteran term, he is probably one of the pillars. I'm gonna go with at least 5. So we got the tag team, Gates, Jet. So Divine Eye, Jet, Gates. I'm probably gonna go with Chris Malenko, because same as Gates, he has given me advice that when times were tough, he has given me that advice and helped me out as much as he could. So big thanks to him. He's definitely one of the pillars for helping out here and there. Who else? You see, I'm mixed between 2. So I'll give 6. I'll give 1 extra. I'll give 6. So I'm gonna go with Alex Haas as the next one.
Okay.
He's another guy willing to help and do what he can to help the promotion grow. He's always down for anything when it comes to it. And just his name alone is a big name. I don't care what you say, Alex. If you're watching, I've always said it. You're a big name.
He's a humble guy. He's good.
Yeah, he's always like, I'm humble, man. You don't have to give me props and stuff. It's like, no, man, you deserve it. You've worked your butt off. And the last one, gotta be the self-made hatred, Hunter Andrews. If it wasn't for Hunter 4 years ago, when I started in the PvP side of stuff to come over to EFED eventually, he gave me the tools to start all this. He trained me in a sense, and now... But yeah, if it wasn't for Hunter, this wouldn't be possible. Hell, if I hadn't contacted Hunter, this wouldn't have been possible.
Okay.
So Hunter Andrews is the final one, definitely.
Nice. Do you have a favorite match in your promotion that always stood out? A favorite match ever? Best match ever? Most talk about match ever?
There's 3. There's 3. Okay. And funnily enough, 2 of them are from the pay-per-view just gone, as first ever pay-per-view, and 1 from a main show. So, pardon me. The one I'm going to talk about, just briefly to mention first, is Jet Morningstar versus Cato Codage. I think that's how you pronounce his second name. I always feel bad for him because I can never pronounce his second name. Cato is a up-and-coming rookie, with Jet being the veteran. It was like one of his first matches, and he took Jet to his limit, and it was a 15-16 minute back and forth, absolute fantastic match between those 2. My second one is ironic. It features Jet again. Is Alex Haas versus Jet at WrestleWave Night 1 for the Lionheart Championship. Those guys put on another fantastic show, entertaining as hell. And it was one of the matches for night 1 that was really talked about. So big props to them for that. And the final one is Gabe Gates versus one of my created talents, even though I technically portray him as well, called Hardcore Hayes. He deathmatch wrestler, and him and Gates went to the same again. They went to the absolute limit with each other, and they really knocked it out the park for a second match on the card of night 3. They really went out there. Gates got busted open. He got busted open, and the ending, Gates will agree with me on this. The ending, absolutely spot on. Like literally, Hardcore Hayes hits him with a finisher. Gates kicks out at 2. Hayes goes to the top rope. Gates comes flying out of nowhere with a code breaker, pins him 1, 2, 3 in midair, and it was like, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Those three matches were just, in my eyes, the best ones we've had.
Alex Haas had a teardrop in his comment. What's up, Trending Up Gaming? What's up, yo? What's up? Thank you for joining us today. Jet Morningstar says, me and Alex put on a banger that night. And yeah, that's cool.
Yep, they did. They did.
What's up, man? All right. So we're almost, we're like 15 minutes away from closing this off. So I got a couple of questions. Give me your top, since you're very active in the Instagram community, who are the, outside of yours, I'm guessing, or whatnot. If you want to mention yours, you can put it in there if you want. Top 5 promotions in Instagram.
Ooh, okay. So I'm going to go with WZW, Warzone Wrestling. Those guys are great at what they do. I'm going to go with... Oof, this is a hard one, actually. I'm going to give DMW, Diamond Mayhem Wrestling. They have been really invested in the product. They are learning day by day as more shows go on. Had a couple of mishaps here and there, but they're working their asses off to get to where they want to be, so I got to give them that one. Who else could I say? There's a couple, actually. He was around, but I don't know if he is. XVPW, which is owned by one of our guys, our wrestlers, Colin. He was around. I don't know if he still is, but he was very active, and he was doing really well with that stuff. So that's 3. Who else could I say? Ooh. AVP, AVP, or is it AVPW? They're an Xbox pick fed promotion.
Okay.
And he on Xbox, he's always like working as well as he can on that show, even though it's picture based. He's always trying to give us the best picture type match as possible. He's always working hard there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know what? Got to put you in there. No kiss ass and just saying, got to put you in there. You're working as hard as you can. Definitely got to put you in there as well. In no order as well, just to put this out there.
So I'm number 1.
Finally,
I'm number 1. Just kidding.
I don't know. You and Warzone are competing for that spot. You and Warzone are definitely like going head to head for that. And the final one I'll definitely put in there is got to be. Ooh, this is a hard one for the final one. We'll go with, you know what, I'll give it to him. For Butter Slug, I'll give it to him. OT3. They're
OT3.
a PvP that make their stuff into shows. I'll give it to OT3 for the final one.
All right, cool. That's what's up. All right, so since we have top 5 promotions from Instagram, who are the top 5 cause wrestlers?
Out of probably all the community and Instagram?
Yeah, if you put them like the top 5
Ooh.
like right now, who would be it? Basically,
Okay.
give me there's The Rock, the Austin, Undertaker, Hogan, Flair if you want to. So who are the top 5 in IG right now? Doing it, repping it.
Okay. I'm going to say Butter Slug. I definitely have to say Butter Slug. Who else could I say? Chris Malenko. Definitely. The guy is always on it with his promos and stuff, working his butt off with that. Who else could I say? Who else has been really working? Even though I've had my ups and downs with him, I'd have to say CZB. CZB is definitely a hard worker at what he does. Who else could we say? Trey Mercer from WZW. He's one that always catches my eye, and I love his work. Who's that? Is that 3?
Mm-hmm.
1, 3, yeah, 3. Oh wait, Butter Slug, Butter Slug, CZB, Chris Malenko, Trey Mercer. One more. Who could I say? I'm gonna give it to Jay Sotaro. At the minute, he's trying to find out who he is as a wrestler, but when he does put in that work, Jay Sotaro really does put it in him. For a young lad in this type of community,
Mm-hmm.
for the creative mind that he has for such a young age, and I know Gates will agree with me on it, he's eventually going to surpass everyone. He will
really?
surpass everyone.
That's a big statement, bro.
Gates has said it himself in a sense. Eventually, he will be better than him, a guy called GB3, who's a content creator, and a lot of other guys. His content, if he keeps at it, he is going to skyrocket everyone.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got to go with Jay
So those are the
Sataro.
top 3 guys, well, top 5 guys in Instagram. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So we got 10 more minutes before we close this off. So you know what, guys? If you have any questions whatsoever for Vince Ventura, put it in the comment section down below, and I'm hoping he'll be sure to answer them. So outside of that, I got a couple of plugins that I want to do.
Go ahead.
But yeah, that's like I said, 3-night tournament, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, January 2nd, Intercontinental Grand Prix Cup tournament. Probably the first time I ever did a 3-night event tournament in XVPW. So guys, be sure to check that out. And tomorrow, Crimson Wolf versus BX Bluntman at One Night Delight. XVPW's One Night Delight. If you guys don't know what that show is, it's basically one match per show. And this is a good way to showcase new talent, and it's gonna be debut matches for those 2 competitors. So be sure to check that out. And let me scroll up. Let me see if anybody has any questions to say for you. If you guys have any questions for Vince Ventura, the owner of CSW, be sure to ask him a question.
I see that Jet wants to be a funny man over there. Why are you so short, Vince? That's because unfortunately my legs didn't grow big enough. There you go. There's your short there's your short answer with the short jokes. Unfortunately, in real life, I am a short person. So
it's fine, bro. It's fine. Rey Mysterio's there. Chris Benoit is in that short category, and they're still killing it. Rey Mysterio's killing it. So. You have any plugins you want to do, man? You have any plugins you want to pop out, mention? Feel free to plug them in, man, before we close this off.
If anybody is interested, there is a poster, obviously, if you see there, just behind Max on the live stream. The next upcoming event that I'm currently working on is the KO Callback Tournament. 2 nights of action, as well as an Intercontinental title match and a 10-man Rumble coming up. So the 10-man Rumble is to get the opportunity for the Intercontinental title match on night 2 against our current Intercontinental champion, TJ Streets, and find out who will become the KO King of CSW.
All right.
When we get in our run back. Jet, what do you mean by that? Put more detail in it. When we get in our run back doesn't make no sense to me if you're asking me a question. But no, we've got that coming up. We've got episode 5 in the works of CSW's main show, CSW Rise. Episode 5 is in the works at the minute. But yeah, definitely one thing to watch out for on episode 5 is Gabe Gates' Smoke Sessions. It's a little comedy thing that we're working on, and we're going to be doing it quite a bit. So get used to seeing more of Gabe Gates on CSW.
Nice. That's one guy I feel like in my top 5, probably 1 or 2, but not a 3, 4, or 5. Like this guy. I want to say this guy probably impacted the IG community, and I see this guy everywhere in IG. So yeah, he's.
Jet. I see what he's saying now. Basically, in the past, when Vince was a wrestler, we had a couple of goings on, shall we say. Mm-hmm. And Jet, I've already told you this. I'm a retired wrestler now. You're already going out the door yourself, so you want to run these ones, I'm afraid we can't do it. I'm retired, bro. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm retired too. My car's retired. Somewhat retired. I have no reasons to put myself out there in that virtual ring till the time is right. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that. All right, One more plugin as well. If you guys ain't already, go and watch XVPW. Go and watch all their content. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Also, as well, go and like those videos. It all helps out. Especially, what are you going towards now? 900 subscribers, is it?
Oh man, not even 900. I'm the road to 800. So
Oh,
I'm,
800.
I'm almost there. I am like 30 subscribers away to 800. So
Ooh, you're almost there then. But yeah, make sure you guys go and subscribe to that, because always remember, you know, it's the extreme. It's not just the alternative; it's the extreme alternative. And you know, go and definitely check that out. The guy works hard on his stuff, especially when we obviously doing what you do.
I appreciate that, man. And be sure to subscribe, like, follow CSW. These guys are I just gotta help the IG community side of things, man. So yeah, man, it'd be cool.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Just helping each other out.
All right, man. Well, you take care of yourself. Thank you. And you know what? You're always live on IG, so I'll probably might just join you a little bit later over there. So yeah. All right, guys. Later.
I'll probably go live.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.